Oh, fuck. It's probably written in Korean.
Probably not.
It's
but...
like symbols.
That's what she...
It's like a swastika. The fuck?
Don't! We're
Okay,
gonna do it
why do you
now!
have to-
Hey, I'm Allison.
And I'm Cassie.
And this is what happens when
You have two moms, microphones,
no filter.
zero impulse control, and cocktails. Welcome to Undiagnosed Moms.
And we're back with Alison and Cassie and the Undiagnosed Moms. So we are going to do a good job this episode and not incriminate ourselves.
So we don't have to skip it.
So we don't have to cancel our episodes because we're in jail or deported. Okay, so we listen and we don't judge.
The government does.
The government, in fact, does
The
judge.
justice system does judge.
It does judge. Harshly, actually.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful. All of our stories are alleged. They're all for fun purposes. None of it's real. We don't believe in any of it. And the government wants to help us. Okay.
Always.
Always.
Did you see my
look
stuff?
at that.
Told you.
How exciting. Why do you get fun
It was
stuff?
the government.
The government.
It was the government. They were like, yeah, we do. We do want to help.
That was crazy. We've never had a firework one.
It's a new little surprise every week.
That's right. All right. So we're going to start off with conspiracy theories. Do you have any?
I guess the Denver airport.
Ooh.
Have you been to the Denver airport?
Yes, but when I was really young, so I didn't know anything about it. But I do remember seeing the freaking scary ass horse outside.
The horse. Yeah. And I didn't. Actually, you know what? I think it was you that told me about this theory. And then I was like, no, I don't know about it. And then I was driving one time to the airport and I was like, oh, it really is there. Like the horse thing is there.
Yeah.
But didn't the guy die or something like while making that? Or
I
isn't
think
there something
so.
like that?
I think so. But there's like supposedly a whole freaking
thing
city
underneath. Yeah. Or like, isn't it more of like an elite, like, I don't know. Isn't it for like a certain people?
Yeah, I from what I heard, it's for where like the elites will go if anything bad happens, like on Earth.
Yeah.
They go down to what, Middle Earth? I don't know. Hollow Earth. There's a whole nother theory there. I don't know. But apparently there's like endless tunnels and lizard people.
So it says that there are several tunnels, but that they're for airport construction and maintenance.
Sure.
Yeah. So the conspiracy theory began in 1989.
Wow, that was before the word conspiracy theory was invented.
Totally. And that was when that's when they think that the layout was with like the New World Order. So it kind of goes into that, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. But
they have like the grinning gargoyles, and they say
they said it's run by the Freemasons.
Yeah, but aren't they this? Isn't that the same as the elites? I mean, they're in the same.
Maybe.
No, I know they're not the same, but they run things.
Yes, but I thought it was more like New World Order. Remember when we walked past that Freemason thing in Nashville?
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never seen that before.
Was like right in front of it.
Yeah.
It was like almost like she was guarding it, and we walked by, and she freaked out on us.
Yeah. So the theory about that is that they allege that the tunnels connect the airport with Cheyenne Mountain, about 100 miles away in Colorado Springs.
Huh. The giant blue horse sculpture is a nod to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh.
That's allegedly.
Yeah. Because they say they always tell you what they are doing or whatever, right?
Yeah. Apparently it contains the Illuminati headquarters. Allegedly.
So who's the Illuminati?
I don't know. Alleged club.
And how do I join this club?
That's right. I'm kidding. I don't want to be in it.
I want to be invited to the bunker.
It says the artwork provides clues about the end of the world.
Right, but then I read that was actually just like Navajo language.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that Navajo prediction or like
No. There's no predictions. It's literally just written in like Navajo language, and so they're like, oh, it's like the end of the, and it's actually just literal actual language.
Oh.
But then they do talk about aliens.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, that some people believe that the airport has tunnels for aliens, lizards, or VIPs for protection.
VIPs. Could you imagine being a VIP and just walking down there and there's lizard people and you're like,
And it says,
what? I'm in the wrong club.
Yeah, I'd still probably stay. I'd be like, do you have wine? I might stay.
I bet there's good wine here.
Yes. Yeah. You look rich.
That's right.
I think I might stay.
You look rich. I think I'm going to stay here with you.
Stay here and drink your Chablis.
Yeah.
So it says that Denver International has Nazi ties with runway layout resembling a swastika and secret messages in artwork referencing Freemasons.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't know all that. Does it say anything about the guy who did the horse? Did he die?
Hold on.
Because that's wild. Like, what makes you want to do like this?
Didn't it like fall on him or something?
It did, but maybe that just is. I thought the
Yes. So Jimenez died in an accident in 2006 while moving one of the pieces from his studio. Hold on here. Hold on. Let me ask. Does Jesse not have Chat GPT? Who doesn't have Chat GPT?
I don't have it.
You don't?
No.
I do. And then I'm always like, hey, Chat GPT, you're looking so beautiful today. And I always give it a compliment because it won't attack me when it's time to.
I was about to say, your computer's not going to attack you. It's going to be like, she's my bestie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really think that's going to happen.
You're smarter than that computer, that's for sure.
I mean, what can I say? Okay, so it killed its sculptor, Luis, when a section of it fell on him at his studio. So I guess he didn't finish it, but here's a picture of it.
I don't like it.
I know, it's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah,
with the glowing eyes. I'm like,
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like that. That's wild. Is there any others in that? Anything else in that?
No. About him dying?
No, just about the conspiracy of the underground of the place.
No, it's all just saying that I don't know, but and I mean, there is the tunnels. Like, that's not a conspiracy. It's just that the conspiracy, I guess, is that there's like aliens and shit down there.
No,
which
I
don't
think it
believe,
is
honestly.
a conspiracy that there's even tunnels down there. Like,
no,
like
they're real.
The whole city.
No. Oh, because there are tunnels.
Well, I'm sure there's tunnels under every place like that. Like, just to get from one place to another quick. I'm sure there is, but I think.
And like they're saying, like moving stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
That's wild. I don't know. Entertainment purposes and all.
Yes. What's yours?
Let's see. I have a few. Like, do you believe in ghosts or spirits? Okay.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely.
Oh. So the theory is that when you see a ghost, that you're not actually seeing like a dead person. You're accidentally viewing through a different dimension and you're just seeing somebody else in a different time and space. And when they actually see you, you look like a ghost to them. So you're just accidentally.
We're like both screaming.
Yeah. Like that's probably why you never see any like, like Britney Spears type people. Like it's always like from the 30s. Like cholera and like just old Victorian children just sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
I bet they're getting scared by like, it's Britney, bitch, and like
totally. She's like and she's just like waving her knife. Yeah, and they're like, and then there was this girl. Yeah. She had a knife and she was fucking crazy.
Could you imagine explaining that ghost in like the early 1800s? Like, it was this girl and she was like dance. It was weird.
I'm toxic.
That's right. That would be wild.
That's funny.
I don't know if that's true or not. It could just be that.
I get what you're saying, though. I get that. I get what you're saying. I'm not all that stuff, I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it could be. You don't know until you
yeah.
know, and once you know, you can't tell anybody.
Sometimes I think that I'm like in the Truman Show and like that I'm the only one that exists. Everyone's like, you're a narcissist.
That's another theory, though. That's another theory. It's the dead internet theory. The theory is that you're the only person, like when you're scrolling through the internet, you're the only actual real person. Everything else is bots and no one else is real. Like you're the only real.
Yeah. Well, and that's like the theory in like life in general is that like, I have a good theory.
Okay.
The 144,000.
Oh yeah.
So that there's only like 144,000 people in the world, like real souls, I guess. Sorry.
Okay.
The rest are all like kind of fake, like NPCs. Have you not heard of that?
No.
Google it.
No, you
Google
tell me.
144,000.
You tell me.
Dude, I'm gonna send you the
No, let's just talk about it right now.
Okay, hold on. So 144,000 appears in the Bible in Revelation 7. It's a group of people who are faithful to God and are protected from God's judgments. The 144,000 are also known as servants of God. But then it's actually in the Bible, but then the actual conspiracy theory is that like there's just that many souls in general, like real souls, and the rest are all like literally like NPCs.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, dude.
I heard that it was the 144,000 souls, but those were the ones that were sent to save the rest, like to help the rest of the people that weren't.
When there was like 144,000 like believers.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's it's very much like a Christian thing, I think. But then I was in Victoria and I was going for a run and I looked down and I was like, what the hell? And there was like, I sent a picture to my friend because I was like, what? Because she always talks about the 144,000. And it said 144,000 like in the cement. And we were just talking about it. Yeah. So I was like, I'll send you the picture. But it was like, I took a picture of it because I was like, what? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And like, that was made so long ago. Like that cement was there for like ever.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
but
the 144 is like a biblical thing, but
it is.
But I don't know that the conspiracy is biblical though. Like
no, the conspiracy is just that there's like 144 souls in general that are like.
I don't know that
souls.
I believe that.
I know that's a pretty. It's a pretty crazy theory. But like saying that when you're at the grocery store, and like everybody in there, probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure they, you know what I mean? But like they wouldn't have like
they're
souls.
just a simulation. They're just like
exactly. It's just like a simulation.
Because you don't talk to them.
I don't know. My brain is hurting.
So we're all just like little Sims, and if we don't talk to them, then they're not. Even...
I'm not. I'm real.
Well, I'm real too, and I bet those people in the store think they're real as well.
They might. They probably do.
Just like you might think you're real, but you're not. Are you?
This is it. My brain's hurting now. I'm scaring myself. I'm scaring myself.
I'm broken now.
But yeah, so that was another theory.
Interesting. What else? Quantum immortality. That one is when we die, another dimension opens up where we survive that event and then we go on to live our lives. And so this is why we have deja vu. And that one's interesting to me only because, energy cannot be created.
Or destroyed, dude. Yup.
And then they say that you have multiple lives or what universes or whatever going on at the same time. So
parallel universes.
Yeah. So that when this one's over, you hop to the next one where you're still going.
I believe that more than anything, but not necessarily like it's a continuation. What I think is that like you are constantly going in between them all the time. Like there's not a death and then like you're in another one and you woke up from like a fucking coma. Like it doesn't have to be as dramatic as that, I don't think. Like I think we're just going in and out of them like several times a fucking second.
I agree.
And that's how they say like manifestation works is like you're not actually manifesting something into your world. You're more so like your consciousness. Your consciousness moved into, so there's like a bajillion of you living out different lives as it is, and you're just kind of going through the consciousness of.
So what happens when you die?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain that one.
Do you die on all the different dimensions?
I don't think you do.
I don't know.
I don't. The
if
theory.
That's
I don't.
The case. I just need to go find my dad real quick.
You're like BRB.
Be right back. I'm gonna go find the dimension that he's.
See, yeah, you see, that's what I mean. Is you can't do that.
No, you can't.
So I'm like,
if you could, I would have already.
Maybe you die on all planes. I don't know. I'm gonna Google that later because I'm gonna go down a rabbit fucking hole tonight.
We always go down a rabbit hole.
Because now I'm like, I don't know. My theory has holes.
This is what happens to me in the middle of the night when the gummy hits and I just start like, I don't have anxiety at night. What I have is like problem solving and like, okay, if you die, where do you go? If this happens, what happens here? Yeah, that's what happens to me.
Maybe you need like a diary.
Yeah, but I don't want to actually like wake up and write because then I'd like wake up and then
I guess that's true. But I meant because then you could go back to sleep because you'd be like, I'll deal with that tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't. I could never wake up, turn lights on, write, and then actually go back to sleep.
True. Or you could be like, hey, ChatGPT, can you remind me tomorrow to check this out? And then in the morning they'll be like, yeah, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'll listen to it and it'll be like, put carpet on the toilet. And I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was a great idea last night. I don't think carpet on the toilet's good. I don't like it. Yeah. Okay, what about the moon landing?
I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy to me that they haven't done it again.
Yeah, and how clear we got great pictures in the 60s, but a bank camera can't catch a picture of a guy stealing money from a teller. But whatever. Yeah.
You know what? I just wouldn't be surprised if it was fake. Like, because how has nobody been back? Is it really that hard?
Like, it's hard? Okay, Elwoods. I think
not like your job's really that hard
to get to the moon.
Why?
I don't know. They said it was.
I mean, if Apollo fucking 13 got there.
Huh?
Well, if Apollo fucking 13 or whatever it was already got there, like, we're now, like, how many years later? Like, 50, 60 years later?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get where the question's coming from, but
yeah. And like they have little things on Mars. They have the little dogs, or like, those robot things.
Yeah.
They might not be dogs. I think I made that part up, but
no, like the rover. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, well, like, why didn't you do that to the moon?
Yeah. They said they did. I don't know. I saw one where somebody was like, well, if we went to the moon, this poor guy, he was like, if the sun is so close to the moon, why is it so dark in space? And I was like, like, even I know this answer. And like, I get it. Yeah, it is dark, but
yeah,
my boy, you have to have things to reflect off of for there to be light. Like, what? I'm like, dang, you really tried to.
You're like, you're ruining this for us.
Yeah, you really tried, and I appreciate that, but don't do that again.
That's funny.
But yeah, when I can be like, ooh, that was real wrong. That's bad.
Okay, sorry, where were we?
Just
the moon. So yeah. No, so anyways, I just think we'd be back if it was real.
Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know.
I just don't think it's that hard.
What?
I just don't think it's that hard. Like, I could do it probably.
I think we just have the gene that makes us think that we can do anything without
just like unhinged confidence.
Yeah, just unhinged. What about mermaids?
Don't know. I don't think so. As much as I would love that, as much as I think that would be awesome.
If you ask anybody from like a Haitian culture or like a lot of like the islands, they 1,000,000% will even say they've seen them and seen people get pulled into the water by these.
Do they have gills?
Yes.
I just don't think structurally this is going to work.
It worked in The Little Mermaid.
You know, I'm gonna call up Walt right now.
Do it.
I'm telling him he's full of shit.
But okay.
No, I'll still do it.
Up.
But it just doesn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like
No,
structurally. Like, okay, so they have like a mouth to breathe, but yeah, they can't breathe, so then they have gills. Like, it's not gonna make sense scientifically.
Still part fish.
Yeah, no, I'm out, dude. Like,
But maybe
I
it doesn't
want to
have
breathe
a
them.
mouth to breathe. Maybe it's like a fish. I mean, a fish has a mouth, but it just doesn't use it to breathe. I mean, it does, but it the gills filter everything out.
And then they have a human head.
I didn't make up this theory, Cassie. Don't get mad at me.
I really don't think I'm pretty sure Walt Disney made up a mermaid.
The pretty ones, but these are not pretty.
Oh, like they're like monsters?
They're like sirens. That's what they're called. Sirens.
Okay, then like give me another example of something like that, but that isn't a mermaid. Like give me something else that's half human.
This is a conspiracy. I don't.
You're like, stop taking this so far.
Let me think of another half human.
What's it called? What's that thing called? A Motron? What's that thing called with like the horse that's like a Motron or something? Or like a
centaur.
Centaur. Is that what you said?
That's exactly what I said.
Okay. I was wrong. Yeah, that's not real either.
Nobody claimed it was.
Oh. But like there's nothing else that like comes even close.
Well, Greek mythology actually does say a lot of those things are real.
I know, but they weren't very smart.
How do you know? What if they're based on fact? Most stories are based in some fact.
I don't know.
I'm sick still. It sounds really.
I'm just not. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to say no on that one.
You're just so close-minded. You can't.
I know. Literally, I know. It's like I can't even open. I know. I'm saying no to that one.
Saying no.
I'm saying no to all of them. Actually, even the moon. No, wait. No, I agree with the conspiracy theory about the moon. I think that they didn't land.
Well, it's just a little interesting. Like, I do remember seeing in the flag waving, and I'm like,
yeah, and there's no
air. Like how they brought the big, I don't know, not the spaceship, but something else that was on it, and that's how they brought the rover. But it was like trash. Like there's no way that made it all the way to space and didn't just. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But I don't trust anything I see anymore. It could be AI trying to pretend like it's not real. Or it could be AI pretending like it is real. Because I don't know what to believe anymore.
I know. You can't even believe it. I know, like, there's all those videos now of people, like, getting kidnapped, and it's, like, makes your voice.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should have, like, a code word for if that happens to each other, and then they call you. What should our code be? What should our code word be? Like, we have to slip it in, so
Code
you know.
Code red!
That's too easy. It should just be like, Geronimo!
Okay.
Or, like, something.
Geronimo it is.
Okay, if it's actually you. If it's actually you, you say Geronimo. And I'll pay the money.
We just told everyone our word.
Oh, shit. We'll talk about this later. It's
not Geronimo now.
No. That's the thing is, it's not Geronimo.
You still need to make a secret meeting place if everything is failed.
I'm dying.
I'll meet you underneath the Denver airport, and then we'll talk about it.
Oh my gosh. It's not Geronimo!
It's definitely not Geronimo.
You can hear me.
Oh my gosh. What an idiot. Oh my god. Okay. Do you have any other conspiracies? I have a few more.
I mean, there's 9/11.
Tell me what happened on 9/11.
Well, no, I mean, I just have heard through the grapevine that
You're trying so hard not to get canceled.
Right? I know. Okay, the theory or the conspiracy theory is that there was bombs in the buildings and they went off. That's why it went like, or wait,
with the bombs.
The U.S. government.
Yeah. That's the conspiracy, is that it was an inside job. Although I don't even feel like it's a conspiracy anymore.
I mean, I know. I don't think it's no, I think I honestly
you have to
think
say that. You don't want to get deported. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They'll like bring it up at my what's it called when you get your citizenship? You know, when you like say all the stuff. And they'll be like, actually, we have this clip of you saying that we did 9/11. So bye-bye.
Could you imagine? You'd be like, I was kidding.
Yeah,
It was for
they're like, we let
entertainment.
you go through this whole process.
Yeah, we said it was conspiracy theory. Golly,
Yeah,
government.
but I just don't know. I think so. The theory I think behind it is that they did it so that they could invade and like go take their oil.
I don't know. There's another theory behind it that the day before, they were like in debt, like $1 trillion, and
To
the
who?
day before they had signed something. I don't remember exactly what it was.
They found out that it was $1 trillion, and the next day the plane hit the exact part of the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Huh?
So they found out that it was. Try and find it, Andy. Can you find it?
Yeah.
They found out like a day before about like being $1 trillion or something dollars, not in debt, because hell,
That does not leave near enough time to go and plant bombs, I don't think.
$1 trillion.
No, this was already planned that this was going to happen, but when they had to cover it up, so they knew that this was going to come out, that about this $1 trillion or whatever. So they had planned. I don't know. That's
Yeah, I guess it was my conspiracy theory, so I'll forgive you.
no. I
Hold on.
don't know. What
I
about
might
the thing that happened in Hawaii, the fires and everything?
Oh yeah, that was a kind of a crazy one too, dude. I saw some stuff and I was like, oof, this like the way it was like burned and then like
The blue
that certain
roof.
color.
Blue
Yeah, the color.
roof.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, dude. Like, I don't know.
And nobody with a blue roof caught fire, and some very
Because
important celebrities were in
Yeah.
those houses.
And
yeah,
because
Thompson's didn't catch on fire.
Yeah. Because like the tech apparently of like the lasers.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Was-
So like though I think we mentioned this one time, when the fires in California, but they saw like a laser come down, and that's where a fire eventually started. And people in Hawaii were saying the same thing, that they saw these bluish glowing like lasers and then the fires.
See, and what else gets me too, I don't know, I think I might be on a different topic here now, was like the drones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to a different topic. Sorry. We'll go back. We'll back that up.
Well, and also the kids in Hawaii, they're saying that like all of a sudden all these kids have gone missing and no bodies have shown up.
What? Why?
Yeah. Because the fires, everybody was evacuating, and these kids were still in their schools, or they're in their homes, or they were in their cars, or whatever, wherever
That's
they
so
were.
sad, dude.
And so they're saying that they were taken, not, I don't know, because there hasn't been any bodies found. They found no remains of anybody, from what I've heard. I'm sure the internet will correct me. But
Right.
that's one of the things that I heard, is that they were taken, and I don't know. How do you find that out? How do you prove any of it?
Yeah,
How do you disprove it?
That's the thing, is like I just don't know. But like, what do you think the drones were?
Us. 100%
people?
it's us. They would
Like,
shoot
oh,
down
the government. Oh, for sure.
anything.
For sure.
Yes, they would shoot
sure.
down anything that didn't have clearance in our airspace. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, for sure they
we
would.
shot down a freaking Chinese air balloon.
Yeah.
Because we were like,
Totally.
we're
Or they'd probably shoot down a fucking passenger plane if it was in the wrong spot. Like, they'd be like,
1,000% they would.
yeah, they'd be like, well,
whoops. But so the fact that they're not doing anything about this, and they're going, oh, we don't know.
but I'm like, was it the military drones or was it civilian drones?
No, it's military.
For sure, it's got to be. But then the theory is that they were looking because there was aliens.
Yeah,
in the
because they were
water.
saying the aliens were coming out of the ocean.
Yes.
As they're saying.
But even that, I was just like, just chill as could be. I was just like, you know what?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
2025. I'm just like, sure. Yeah, no, that definitely could happen for sure.
Yeah,
Out of the ocean. Yeah, that checks.
And
out.
it's true. Like I feel like I am absolutely desensitized
Yeah.
by it. Where I'm just like, yeah, you know,
Yeah, the
what?
government
Like I
did their
said,
job.
I'm gonna be nice to the AI, and I'm gonna be nice so that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's on my bingo card. Like,
we've seen too many movies. They've shown us in too many movies what we're doing here, what's going on with AI, with robots.
If they were gonna repopulate on a big spaceship in space, would you go?
No, kill me.
I know.
I
think
no
I would
desire to go to another
Me
planet.
neither. To live in I can't live like that.
No.
And eat gross food. I can't live like that.
And have bad wine.
Yes. And where's the water coming from? Is this Dasani?
Is this
gross?
Dasani on Mars? How are we still doing this?
You didn't have an RO system? Gross.
My gosh, aliens, get with it.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think I would just live out my days.
Yeah. Me too.
You know?
I have no desire to go to a different planet.
No. Or even just the big plane or big spaceship. I mean, just the spaceship. But yeah. I meant this big spaceship, you know. But yeah, it's too dark. I don't like that. I like sunlight.
It's too dark. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't like artificial light. I really don't. It doesn't really do much for me, really.
What if you didn't have to work out and you could be the perfect size all the time?
In space?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
And drink all the wine you want and you'd be just fine. No hangovers.
Why? Is the oxygen different?
There is none. Hello.
Well, there has to be oxygen or else I'll die.
This, Cassie, again, is just hypothetical.
Oh, okay. No, I'm choosing
You
Earth
think
still.
we're actually going to a different planet?
No, but
my question was why?
Your hypothetical situation I didn't know what we were talking about, but
wait, what? I don't think that's possible. None of this. None of
my
this.
spaceship is possible though. I literally saw it on fucking Netflix.
I saw it on Netflix, so it's true.
It's true, obviously. We literally just got finished saying this. If it's on Netflix, it's true.
I think we said that last episode, but we couldn't post it. Because some of us incriminate themselves.
With 3 fucking class 1 felonies.
I was telling Braylon something. I was like, yeah, I can't. We have to reshoot the podcast because Cassie said some things and I said some things too. So it was going to be very choppy podcast. Not fun. It was I'm going to tell a story and then I tell no story. That's
yeah. And then it's just where's the story?
Yeah, that's an awful story.
It took a turn.
It took a turn, but it was funny. Let me tell you guys, it was funny. And if we weren't so afraid of being arrested and canceled, then we'd post it. But yeah.
But we're gonna do better,
That's what we tell ourselves.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do better.
I know, dude. Remember I was telling you last week about my Aura ring?
Yeah.
And I was 4.5 years older than my my heart.
Yeah.
It's 5 this week.
How much have you drank?
Barely anything. Except Saturday. But that doesn't count because this happened on Friday. No, it happened on Friday. I drank after to celebrate.
It was already logging your your age. It was it's Saturday. We know she's drinking.
Yeah, we're up in her age.
Yeah,
we're up in her chronological age.
Yeah.
Her biological age.
What?
No, for real, it went up to 5. And I'm doing I was doing the blue zone where I was hardly eating any meat. And I was I don't even think I had 1 glass of wine. I don't think I had any wine. Dude, I was eating so clean. And it literally went to maybe it's just natural aging. I don't know.
I don't think so. You're supposed to age your age.
Yeah. No. My heart is just
That seems
overdoing it.
Oh, I didn't know it. Yeah. Tell me why. Anyway.
But yeah. Sorry, where were we? But I don't know what happened there.
No,
I saw it in the thing, and then I had to tell you because I'll forget if I don't tell you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing. Do you have an Aura ring? No, you do. You just use your phone, right?
Yeah.
For your steps and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing 10,000 steps.
Oh,
a day.
Good. This week I got 1,000. This whole week I got 1,000 steps because we were so sick.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay, so we shot last week. Was it Sunday? So Braylon was the only one sick, I think. Maybe Jackson. Nope, it was Braylon. Jackson walks out. He's sick. He walks out calmly, goes, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And I was like, okay. And he just starts walking as slow as he possibly could to the bathroom and then just goes bleh, all over the wall. And I'm like, I said, could you have ran? Just, shit. I'm like, could you have ran just a little bit? And he was like, nope. Okay.
Nope. Couldn't.
So we just had like a week of
Clean it up, bitch.
for nothing but sicknesses.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. Yeah, because mine was not like that. Like, I think Crew might have had a flu because he puked for like 2 days. And then I remember I thought I had strep because I was like, holy shit, like my throat is just like, it was crazy. I didn't have strep. It went away after like 2 days. I sounded like a man for like a week and then it was good.
That's exactly what I think we had. Like, it lasted 2 or 3 days. The 4th day, you're just kind of getting over it. But like my throat was killing me. And then I was just pouring sweat. I was just sweating profusely. And then I was freezing and I was shaking uncontrollably.
Yeah, that sounds like a flu.
Yeah. And then I was throwing up.
I didn't have any of that though. That's why I thought I had strep, was because I was like, I have no other symptoms, like nothing respiratory, no aches, no fever, no chills, no
It was awful. I just pounded it with juice. Like I had
pounded
tons.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just pounded it out of me.
Yeah. It doesn't sound sexy right now with my nose all stuffy. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just drank tons of juice and
I just took some methylene blue. I swear by it. Another conspiracy. Let's run with it.
Oh, what
methylene blue is, so this isn't a conspiracy. It is ivermectin.
Yeah.
Why is it blue? Methylene blue? It's an artificial dye. It is the very first pharmaceutical that has ever been created.
Oh, you know, I do remember reading that. And it used to be a fabric dye.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can be used as fabric dye. They'll put it in you for what's the imaging that they inject the dye? You know.
Like a CAT scan or
yeah. So they'll use that. They even use it in like fish
contrast?
tanks.
That's what they use for contrast?
Yeah, it's dye. Yeah, it's just
no, I know it's dye. I just didn't know it was methylene blue.
Yeah, it's methylene blue. Yeah, in the military years ago, they used to use it for gangrene because it's an antiviral, antibiotic, anti-fungal. So when they'd get what did I say it was called? Jungle rot, like in their feet, like when they were in Vietnam and they'd get like jungle rot and shit. Yeah. So when it's wet, it would be like a antifungal, so it would keep them from getting jungle rot. They just have
Smurf feet.
Yes. So anyways, that's not a conspiracy theory, but the conspiracy theory, I guess, but it isn't even a conspiracy theory, is that like when COVID happened, ivermectin was, they were trying to keep it from, yes.
Yeah, my dad has, we have it now. He's not here, but tons of ivermectin pills from when he got COVID. His doctor prescribed him ivermectin.
Yep.
So, and then that conspiracy with ivermectin is that it helps parasites, and that cancer is a parasite.
Is actually a parasite. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I actually believe it.
I do too. I really believe a lot. And so I might be naive, but I mean, I've done.
But then also the ivermectin was so crazy because I don't know if you remember my rosacea that I used to have.
Yeah.
It was so bad. If I look at my Costco card, it's not in the car. I don't have it, but it's so embarrassing. Like my face is like bright red, and it was just normal. And it was funny because when it first happened, I had like this almost like a patch on my skin of like almost like rough, but you couldn't see it. It was just like a texture thing. And I was like, weird. And then over like 2 or 3 years, it like spread this way, perfectly spread down here. It always missed here. It always went down here, up here. And then by the end, it was about over here and it never fully went around. But at that point, I was trying everything. I went to the dermatologist. They were like, it's rosacea, which is like impossible to treat. They're like, it's literally impossible. This was about 5 years ago this happened. They were like, there's nothing. They're like, it could be like the sun because like your neck is spared. So like maybe it's the sun. Anyways, they did nothing to help me. Like there was nothing. They were like, try this. Didn't work. After COVID happened, I had the actual horse paste. And I was like, I'm just going to try it.
Rub it on.
One fucking time. One time. Gone. One time gone. Gone. My whole rosacea was gone.
Stop.
Yeah.
I need
Completely
to go
gone.
get that for acne. I wonder if that would help. Like,
Well, I think if it's fungal, I think my rosacea was, I think it's fungal.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I don't think,
yeah.
like, I think it's a few things. I think it's just like rosacea is a symptom of probably a few things, but my rosacea was, it also, and to this day now, mine is like so under control, but it's under control because I fast.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I get flare-ups, which I will do, like sometimes alcohol will do it, or certain foods like tomatoes, or even the sun will do it, I'll get like this massive rash. And it's because I think my histamine levels go up.
Yeah.
Right. So when I fast, it just drops them so quick that it goes away. But the texture thing, all of that, and that same redness, like I'll flush a little bit, but nothing like that red that was always there. And it was like, I'm so embarrassed now. Like, I can't believe what I actually looked like.
It didn't look bad.
Like it was pretty bad, dude. When I saw that picture too of me, I was like, oh my God. I didn't realize it was that bad until I saw pictures, but I was like, it was like, it literally had spread and it was like rough.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And
so I'm like,
try that for Braylon. But when we did the juice cleanse, she did the juice cleanse with us or with me.
Yep.
Her skin cleared up. Like,
really?
Yeah, I made her stop using all her skincare that she was using because it almost looked like an irritation, but it was just bumps all over her face. I'm like, what is going on? So I made her stop everything and we juiced. And oh my gosh, the inflammation went away, the redness went away, everything went away, and now it's healing completely and it's almost clear.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then when she was sick, we pretty much did the same thing, not on purpose, but we were just drinking juice and we weren't hungry. So we were pretty much fasting. And she was like, she lost 10 pounds. And I was like, that was inflammation. That was everything. I didn't lose a pound, but I had already done the juice cleanse. So I didn't have any. But she lost 10 pounds and all the inflammation in her face went away.
Dude. And then I've heard too about like the juicing and why it helps with that too is like, cause your liver is like, once your liver is like taxed, and it doesn't have to be from alcohol or smoking, just like general pollutants. Yeah. Your liver is just like super taxed and it's like so full. Right.
Yeah.
And so when even like hormones, even because hormones go through it. And so when it's like that, it's like even things like that, like even if your acne is hormonal, it can be, you know, with the liver. And so I think cleansing and stuff does, when it cleanses the liver like that.
Yeah, it helped her immensely. So she's thrilled. So she's on board with juicing. She loves it.
Nice.
So next week we'll have a fun guest.
Oh yes. Yep.
Jason.
Yeah.
So that should be funny stories. And
so and he's a hairdresser, so we'll ask him his favorite products.
Oh yeah.
Just because I'm curious. What do you use?
Pantene.
Pantene Pro V.
Yeah, girl.
Fructus.
I don't use anything expensive because everything that I've seen on TikTok, and we all know that everything on TikTok
is gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Duh.
We're all agreeing. But it said that these girls, they're like, yeah, I used to use salon quality like shampoo or whatever, and my hair was brittle and breaking off and it wouldn't grow. And then I started just using either Pantene or Suave or Head and Shoulders, and they're like, my hair does not stop growing now. Like it's so long, it's so healthy.
Yeah.
And so they're saying like all these expensive hair care brands are trash.
Actually, that's funny because I did see that on TikTok today about Olaplex, and that it actually makes it worse. But in my experience, dude, I love that. I love Divi. Is that how you say it?
I've never used it.
I love Away, whatever that one is at Target, and it's at like Ulta. Yeah, that one I love. I use the mask and like I love it, dude. Like it's so nice, and like I don't want my hair to grow is the only thing now because
you like the length.
Again, and so like every freaking like 4 weeks I'm going to go get it cut because I'm like, geez, like it's growing way too fast. But I love that one. I love Away. I love we should ask him next week and so we can ask him if it's good or not. But I want to try O'Day. Like DAE. I want to try that real bad. Somebody says real good. I did buy the dry shampoo though, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Because it's not an aerosol.
Blake Lively's stuff? Didn't you
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, that was all right. I definitely wouldn't get that again after like having other stuff, especially
Yeah.
that's like not like hers was like right in the middle, I feel like for price, which is nice.
Yeah.
But if I like the more expensive one, I'm gonna buy the more expensive one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the day I love it because the it's not aerosol dry shampoo, like the dry shampoo's not aerosol, and I
Oh
always feel
yeah.
like I'm getting cancer. I'm like, you know. So I like that it's like a powder and then you like blend it in and it's really
See, the
nice.
powders just always just look like, I don't know, like I'm at like, I don't know. It makes it look like I have like blonde roots coming
See,
out.
and that's what somebody asked, and I was like, I can't confirm that because I do have blonde hair right now. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it looks good. So I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I was like, I don't know how to look on brown hair. Like, I can't confirm or deny. So,
Yeah. See, I use the in in Living Proof.
oh yeah, living proof,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's
I
a good dry
love that one.
shampoo. I
That
know,
one's my
yeah,
favorite.
yeah, yeah,
Because I
yeah.
feel like that one actually cleans your hair.
Yeah, it doesn't leave. That is, if I had to do an aerosol, that's the one I would choose
Yeah,
because
I
I
love it.
did Blake Lively's fucking trash.
Really?
Hated it, dude. I hated it.
Oh,
It was fucking wet. It was
ew.
wet. Like
Ew, I
it,
hate
I
that. I
hated
hate it
it,
when it
dude.
makes me look
But you
oily.
know what I did? I was going for dinner on Friday, and I was like in a rush because I got home from work at like 5:30, and I was like, "Fuck, we got to get out before like everybody else goes out."
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to dry shampoo my hair real quick. So I, in the back of my hair, I
Oh.
grab the pink bottle, and I go, and I'm like, that didn't sound like a dust. It sounded wet. That sounded very wet. And then I go
Oh.
like this and I look at the bottle. It was fucking self tanner. Orange fucking self tanner all over the back of my head.
What'd you
I,
do?
I put it in a ponytail and I was like, this is what it is. And then I washed it and it came out fine. But I was
Oh
like,
my God.
no. Like, how did I do that? Like, how did I put self tanner? And like, I'm talking like my self tanner I use is that one that you leave on and it like develops over time, so it's like super dark and then you wash it off. No, like that was
That
going
was your
straight on
hair.
there. Yeah.
Oh my God. What
Yeah.
what tanner? Coco and Eve?
Ooh, I use Coco and Eve, yes. And then I was even using it on my face, which I don't like. It was a bad idea. But then somebody was like, well,
Really? I
they
always
have
do the contour.
yeah, but they have a face one. And so I went and bought the face one. That was the face one was the one I put in my hair actually. Is the
Oh.
face one. But because it's like a
Maybe that's why I
spray.
didn't turn it, because it was like
Yeah,
much
probably it
less.
takes more. Yeah, because had it been
Yeah.
like that foam shit, like, oh, but I wouldn't have made that mistake. It's because it was little and pink, and I was like, oh, this is it. So yeah, but I love the Coco and Eve. But next, I'm gonna try the Bondi or whatever, Bondi
Mm.
or
Yeah.
Bondi, is that what it's called? And I
I
also want to try salty face or salt water or salt fucking
I think
salty.
that's it. That's it. Salt fucking.
Yeah,
That's the one.
that's what I'm gonna
Uh,
get. Salt
I
fucking.
need to Google that. Salt fucking. How do you spell?
Duh.
Uh,
Just
yeah,
ask ChatGPT; it'll tell you.
that's right. Acting
Shit.
as.
It takes you right to the link. I'm like,
That's right.
fucking
You're like,
told you.
oh, it really.
It actually was salt fucking.
It sounds like it is.
So I want to try those other salty face or whatever it is. And then the deluxe water or tan
Where are you
lux.
seeing all of these
I don't
tanners?
TikTok. They
What
rate them.
TikTok are you on? You're on
Have you never
Tan
watched
Talk.
those TikToks and they like do like a full thing and they'll like rate 10 of them?
No, I'm on Korean skincare.
You're on fucking you're on like conspiracy talk. Actually, that's one of my favorite things is conspiracy
No, I'm
talk.
on skincare TikTok.
Ooh, I got one at Costco. It was like a Korean oil. Like it's from Madagascar.
Oh.
Yeah, and I tried it once. I mean, I don't know. I like it. I don't know. I like it. Only one day, so I'm like, I don't know. It was nice.
It's from Korea, so we're gonna.
The only thing is, I bought that TikTok trend. You know, the trendy one with the oil. It's like an oil, and you double cleanse. You do the oil, and then you do the next one.
I don't know.
The girl who's on fucking Korean skincare TikTok doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Maybe if you told me the name, I'd know.
Oh, it's Korean. I don't know. It's literally Korean. I don't know. Oh, fuck. It's probably written in Korean.
Probably not.
It's like symbols. It's like a swastika. The fuck?
Don't!
We're
We're gonna get canceled
Again.
That is the end of
Again.
this episode. We do not support. Peace and love is all we support here.
Nothing but peace and love.
Yeah, hair care and skincare.
We made it right to the end.
We almost did. We'll just cut that little bit out.
Yeah, just that one little.
So close. We'll see y'all next week. Be cool, guys.
Be cool, be cool.
Be cool, be cool.